Today we are looking at the top 3 reasons why you blade your chip shots. Guys, we cannot do that. That's going to kill your confidence. It's going to hurt that scorecard. I've seen these 3 mistakes many times on the golf course and around the short game practice area. If you're doing one of these or any of them or more than one of them, we need to stop that. So let's go. This video was requested by one of you guys, so if you need some help with something, go ahead and drop it in the comments section. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the little notification bell so that you don't miss out on anything. Let's get going. Reason number 3 why you blade your chip shots is spine tilt. When the spine gets tilted away from the target on these chip shots, it's an absolute contact killer. And the reason why is because it's going to affect where the low point is. And the actual true miss would be fat, but we don't like chunking shots right in front of us, so we end up hitting them thin because we avoid hitting the ground. And here's what happens. So we know that we need to have 60, 65, 70% of our weight over on that lead foot. And what people tend to do is move their lower body, move their hips over there. Now this certainly puts more weight over there, but the problem is it's increasing that spine tilt. I'm now away from the target. I should technically hit the ground first. Like I said, I don't want to hit it fat, so we end up hitting it thin, blading it across the green. To get that really sharp, nice pinch of the golf ball, I want you to think of having like a doctor's stethoscope, right? And what I want you to do is move it over to your left shoe, over to your lead shoe, basically getting your shirt buttons in front of the golf ball. So now that we're set up with that weight or that shirt button in front of the ball, we're now going to strike ball and ground, not ground and ball, or miss everything and blade it through the green. Reason number 2 why you blade your chip shots is using your arms and not your body. When our arms take over and we don't use our body, that's going to affect the radius of our swing. And when our arms start to pull in, that's going to make this club head pull away from the ground, blade across the green. So let's take a look at this. When we play golf, our arms are connected. We're holding onto the club, and the only way that these arms can remain straight is when they're in the center of our body. Now, if we swing without turning our body and just let the arms pass, you can see that something has to give. I can only keep one arm straight either side. Now, down through the impact area and on all shots, in particular on these little chips, we need those arms to be straight through that impact area. So how do we do that? Like we said, we need to allow our body to turn through to the target. I don't want you to freeze your body and get all armsy on these. Let your body turn through with your arms. Reason number 1 why you blade your chip shots is subconsciously trying to lift the ball up into the air. Subconsciously trying to lift the ball is something that is very, very common. You might not even be aware of it, but I want you to think about it. Are you trying to lift that club away from the ground? Because here's what happens. Once we subconsciously try and lift the ball up into the air, we're actually pulling the arms in towards us. The only thing we're going to lift is the club away from the ground. So we're not going to be able to use any of the loft. We're going to use the leading edge, and we're going to blade it over the back of the green. So we need to trust, okay, this has loft. We're going to allow the loft to make contact with the ball. We're going to get the ball up in the air. Guaranteed, absolute disaster. If we try and lift it, it's game over. All right, you can see the sun is setting on us here. You are now on your way to getting rid of those blades over the back of the green. If you can get that setup correct, so make sure that you've got your weight toward the target, got your shirt buttons in front of the ball or your doctor's stethoscope in front of the ball. Make sure you use your arms and body together. Trust the club, trust the loft. You are going to be on your way to chipping success, no more blades over the back of the green. Guys, if you feel like it, go ahead and hit the like button. Comment down below if you have some other part of the game that you need help with. This video was by request, so you could be next. Of course, guys, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, good golfing.